Tonight's matchup is the Humber Hawks versus Redeemer Royals, and their last meeting was October 18th, where the Hawks won 98-69. The Royals' all-time point leaders are Jessica Angelini with 271 points and Toby Brinkman with 183. Maya Campbell-Johnson shot 17 points last week against the Niagara Knights, and Jessica Daniels scored a career high of 15 points last week as well. Tonight they're looking for another victory on their home court. Over to you, Matt.
Hello and welcome to the Humber Hawks Nest. My name is Matt Caldwell and I am the lonely broadcaster in the booth today, but that's going to be all right because we are getting set for a nail biter here with the Humber Hawks taking on the Redeemer Royals. And last time these two teams met was all the way back in October 18th, where Humber was able to manage the victory 98-69. Maya Campbell-Johnson and Ivy Tumasi both had a team high 17 points as well. Rookie Kia Watt had 16 points in that game. And just talking about Kia Watt a little bit, she has been absolutely phenomenal for these Humber Hawks this season, as she is leading the province in steals per game with 3, as well as 13 points per game. She is looking to keep that roll going here tonight against Redeemer. As well, the Redeemer Royals, they have a couple of pretty good shot ballers on the other side in Jessica Angelini and Toby Brinkman, as those are really the two ladies that the Humber squad are really going to want to focus in on and make sure they try to keep as quiet as possible as we get set for the national anthems.
At this time, we ask you please rise and remove your hats for the singing of the national anthem sung tonight by Kriya Wilkins.
Very well done there, as not too often we have a live performance of the national anthem, as that is a perfect way to get this one off and running as we get set. As I was mentioning before, the national anthems, I will get to that after the player intros.
The
throws are all done and out of the way. We will get you set for this tip-off as the number 2 Humber Hawks take on the number 8 Redeemer Royals here in the Western Conference. And as I mentioned before, really the 2 players that the Humber Hawks are going to want to keep an eye on are Jessica Angelini and Toby Brinkman, as those are the 2 program leaders in points all time. So that's going to be really the matchup that AJ Sharma and his Humber Hawks are going to want to try to quiet as much as possible. As we get set, here is Maya Campbell-Johnson going up against Lucy Brinkman for the tip-off here. Maya Campbell-Johnson, easy win there as Felicia Velasquez back for that one, as Humber is going to get things going here. Maya Campbell-Johnson over to Bayshard. Janae Giles down low to Maya Campbell-Johnson, getting double teamed back up to Janae Giles, wide open for 3. That's going to go off the rim, and a good rebound there by Bayshard. She's going to get fouled and head to the line. Not a bad start for the Humber Hawks. Pretty good ball movement, but the Redeemer Royals applying that early double team to Maya Campbell-Johnson. That might be something that the Humber Hawks are going to want to watch out for, as Bayshard no good on the first one. The usual suspects here for the Humber Hawks, as Bayshard unable to make the second one, but Janae Giles able to come down with the rebound, working it on the outside. Now Maya Campbell-Johnson going cross court back to Bayshard. More good ball movement as the shot clock is winding down. Janae Giles for 3, spaloosh, as those are the first points of the game. 3-0 for Humber, as that is the start Janae Giles is looking to have. After her strong game last game, that's definitely what you'd like to see, as the Redeemer Royals answering back by themselves with a 3-pointer. Maya Campbell-Johnson here at the top. Bayshard, more good ball movement. Janae Giles over to Felicia Velasquez. Back to Janae, she's gonna take another 3, and spaloosh again. A hot start here, as 3 back-to-back threes by both teams there. As that ball is gonna go off the toe of Janae Giles and out of play. Redeemer Royals ball. Janae Giles really the only one putting one up here for the Humber Hawks. 3 times, making good on 2 of them. She's off to a nice early 6 points. Redeemer Royals inbound, that's down low to Brinkman. Moving to Angelini, trying to go. That one's gonna go off a Humber hand and stay Redeemer Royals basketball. Inbound to Martin, being guarded by Janae Giles. Going down low, here's Brinkman, guarded by MCJ. Going back out, a long 3. Good attempt off the backboard, no good. Here's Ivy Tumasi going hard to the basket like she always does. And an easy 2 points for her. Well done. Amber Bayshard applying her usual strong defense there. Another long 3 for the Redeemer Royals. Able to get their own ball on the rebound, but going out on Humber. It's going to stay Redeemer Royals basketball. Pretty quick pace here to start this one, as that's usually what the Humber Hawks like to do. AJ Sharma all about that big hustle and quick pace, as that's going to cause a turnover here of Alicia Velasquez. Over to Janae Giles, lots of room. Good ball movement once again by the Humber Hawks. Back to Tomasi. She's going to find room. Good pass there to MCJ, as she's going to have easy, no troubles there with the short jumper. Humber Hawks off to a flying start. 10-2-3 here. And we've only been about 3 minutes into this one. Ivy Tumasi avoiding going out of bounds, corralling that one, and coming up the court quickly. Continue to try to drive hard there, but just unable to keep those dribbles there. There's a good ball movement there by the Redeemer Royals, as that's Waddle going in for 2. Cutting this lead in half, 10-5 now. Here's Felicia Velasquez. Ivy Tumasi. Humber trying to get set up, trying to get something going here. She's going to go down low to Velasquez, back to Tomasi. She's going to fake the shot, tried to go hard. Wanted to go to MCJ, just didn't quite have the good pass there. And Janae Giles with the big swat as that's going to go right out of bounds. Stay in Redeemer basketball. That's Martin inbound there to Angelini. Martin going quickly up the court. Throws her dribble down. Now Angelini guarded by Janae Giles. Gonna go down. Martin, Angelini working hard together. Tries to go off the glass is Martin, but good defense there by Humber. Good pass and outlet pass by Ivy Tomasi, and it's an easy point there for Janae Giles. She is off to a blistering start, team high 8 points. Humber tried to go, no good off the glass. Ivy Tomasi is able to corral that rebound. Felicia Velasquez, easy down low pass there to Bayshard. Just a little bit too much off the glass there, so that's no good. So Angelini going all the way across. That pass way out of the reach of anyone there, as that's going to be Humber basketball. So far, Humber doing a pretty good job trying to keep the ball out of the hands of the team leader, Jessica Angelini. So far, having some pretty good success as she has been held off the score sheet so far. Here's Janae Giles. Back to Brittany English. Her first touches of the game. That three attempt is going to go off the rim. Redeemer Royals making a fast break. Still trying to keep up with this fast pace of the Humber Hawks. Just have not been able to capitalize on their chances. Brittany English, Janae Giles, good ball movement over to MCJ as she's going to take some contact and make that nice short-range jumper, as that is Maya Campbell-Johnson's oh-so-favorite spot on the court, as she makes no mistake there. As we take a look at that sequence, a little bit of contact there as you see the hand of Brakeman make contact with the head of MCJ. Maya Campbell-Johnson, fourth-year veteran here for the Humber Hawks. Her and Janae Giles both making their way slowly and surely up the all-time scorers list for the Humber Hawks. Down low to Brinkman. She's going to go over to Bowman. That's going to go out of bounds, and it's going to stay Redeemer Royals basketball. Bowman with the inbound all the way out to Samantha Brinkman. She's going to do a little spin move, try to go off the glass with the shot clock winding down. No good. Good outlet pass there to Felicia Velasquez. Easy bounce pass over to Maya Campbell-Johnson, and that is another easy 2 points for her. So far, it's been all Janae Giles and Maya Campbell-Johnson here for the Humber Hawks, as they are the two team leaders with 8 points and 7 points separately. As Kia Watt tried to go off the glass there, she's going to get a second opportunity and makes good on that one. Those are her first 2 points of the game. Redeemer Royals, they're just trying to keep up with this fast pace and are just having a little bit of trouble getting things going, as that pass intended for Boyman is going to go out of bounds, as Redeemer is going to get a couple of fresh legs out there on the court. As we take a look at that nice little play there for Maya Campbell-Johnson. That's about as easy as it gets for number 16. So Maya Campbell-Johnson is going to hand that off to Velasquez. Over to the rookie phenom, Kia Watt. Brittany English with lots of room for the three, no good. Maya Campbell-Johnson tried to corral that rebound. That one goes out of bounds. Royals basketball. Martin working up, going across court to Waddle. Good hands there, as it's going to be a turnover there caused by Kia Watt. Unfortunately there, Felicia Velasquez just unable to get the good grip on it, as that is going to go out of bounds, as that Maya Campbell-Johnson doing everything she could to try to keep that ball in bounds for the Humber Hawks, sacrificing body to make the play. Unfortunately, just couldn't quite get it done. as Humber is going to get some fresh legs on the ice. So that's Jalen Bowie. Brittany English just tying up a loose shoelace there. Don't want anybody tripping out there on the court, as it's going to be Martin with the ball for Redeemer. Trying to set up some sort of play, getting double teamed there. Bowie and MCJ. Good active hand there by Brittany English, causing the turnover. That's going to go out of bounds, but stay Redeemer basketball. Halfway through, just over halfway through quarter number one, as it seems to be all Humber basketball, as the Hawks have a strong 19-5 lead here. 4 minutes left in quarter number one. Watt over to MCJ. Now Taja Wareham checking in her first touches. Over to Bowie. Going inside to Wareham. Just couldn't quite get the grip on it she needed. So that's going to be a turnover now. Redeemer Royals basketball. One of the three Brinkman sisters there going in on Kia Watt. A little bit of contact there as that whistle's going to get blown dead. And it's going to stay Redeemer basketball. It's going to be Martin with the inbound here. Brittany English in front of her. Easy inbound there to Wattell. In the corner for Martin. Martin working in on Brittany English, trying hard. Good defense there. Brittany English with her arms up. Didn't think she was going to be called for that foul, but either way, Martin is going to head to the line for two. Humber so far doing a good job of keeping the Redeemer Royals off the three-point line, as that one is going to go for Martin. Was able to make the first one, but no good on the second one, as it's going to be Brittany English. Quickly moving that ball down low to Jalen Bowie, trying to go off the glass. And it will be Humber basketball after a loose ball there by the Royals. Brittany English now with it. Working on, good move there to cross across the body. Able to get her own rebound there as that one went off the rim. Wareham going in nicely baseline, as that's going to go off the glass and in for two, extending this Humber lead. 21-6 here. 3 minutes left to go in quarter number one. As it will be Brinkman. Trying to go with the little hook shot. Couldn't quite get where she needed to be there. It's good defense by Kia Watt. She's going to drive down, hand it off to Taja Wareham. She's going to try to cut across, make a little bit of contact. As Taja Wareham will head to the line. Taja Wareham, one of the oh so important pieces coming off the bench for AJ Sharma. She's a big part of this deep roster that they have, making good there on the second attempt. Taja Wareham averaging 7 points a game, as we are going to get the first timeout taken here. It's been an absolutely blistering start here for the Humber Hawks. Off to that patented AJ Sharma hustle, 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 no breaks kind of basketball style. They've been absolute pedal to the metal so far, and it's really shown just absolutely just being super dominant over these Redeemer Royals. Even though Redeemer, they have been getting some pretty good opportunities, they just haven't quite been getting where they need to against this Humber defense, where they can be able to capitalize a little bit more consistently. With the hot start here by the Humber Hawks, maybe AJ Sharma does try to move in a little bit more of the bench pieces here, try to get some more of his players into the game and going here. As I'm not going to say it's an automatic win against the Redeemer Royals, but These Humber Hawks have been playing absolutely phenomenal basketball as they're looking to go for their second win in a row. As these Redeemer Royals, they've been on a little bit of a slide. They're on a 3-game losing streak. They're trying to dig themselves out of a little bit of a hole there, try to get themselves back into win column. Brittany English providing some full court press there. As it is now Bowman across to Brinkman into the corner. Good ball movement here by the Redeemer Royals. Martin up for 3. No good, as it's going to be Tasia Wareham with the rebound. Going to slow it down. 3 across for Kia Watt. 4-3. Spalush. Good look there by Kia Watt, as she makes no mistake for that wide open 3. Good, real good pressure there by Bui, as she's going to cause a turnover. Tried that bounce pass into the corner and baseline for Kia Watt. And just wasn't there as we take a look at this last basket. Good look there by Kia Watt. Really no pressure provided by the Redeemer Royals, as with the way she's been playing basketball all year long, she's not going to make mistakes with that. Redeemer Royals maybe with a little bit of confusion on the communication side, not really sure who they wanted to go for with the ball, as Humber's going to take it, as it's going to be Wareham. Down low to MCJ. She's working nice, good short-range jumper that she has been known for. She's been absolutely dynamite here in this one. Minute and a half here left in quarter number 1, as Redeemer finally ending the run of the Humber Hawks there. First 2 baskets in over 7 minutes. Kia Watt doing a really good job there, fighting through a couple of Royals and still making it good off the glass. Kia Watt and Ivy Chumasi, 2 of those players that do such a good job creating a lane for themselves, no matter how many people are in front of them, and making a good look for that basket. As we take a look there, just oh so good, keeping that head up, looking at that basket and just driving right for that bright orange hoop. Well done there by the rookie. As a real good play there, as that was a really nicely well done hook shot underneath the basket there for Redeemer Royals. Starting to find themselves here late in quarter number 1. Kia Watt gonna draw the foul, going to the line here. She's gonna have 2 attempts. Kia Watt, one of the top scorers from the free throw line, shooting 70%. Maybe a little bit of a commentator's curse there, as she makes good on the first one, but not so well on the second one. Here's Brinkman, working on English. Now Torrey, into the corner for Wattel. Good try there by Martin, just not quite enough mustard that she needed to get that one to the basket. Brittany English gonna slow things down, moving it over to Wareham. Into the corner for Bowie, she's gonna go for 3. Spalush, as that one's good. These Humber Hawks have absolutely been dynamite here in quarter number 1 from the 3-point line. Good effort there by Bowie to try to cause a turnover there. Wattel, 4-3 in the corner, no good. Wareham gets the rebound, as that's going to be it for quarter number 1. Real strong start here for the Humber Hawks, as they are off to a 23-point lead, 33-10. Maya Campbell-Johnson with 9 points to her name. Kia Watt with 8. Real good start there by the Humber Hawks, firing on absolutely all cylinders, doing it from defense to offense, from the 3-pointers to even just finding those lanes, creating that space for yourself, and getting to that basket hard. These Humber Hawks have been absolutely dominating so far. And with how strong of the game these Humber Hawks have been off to, you got to give credit to the Redeemer Royals. They are still in this one. They are definitely not out of it. You know, just as easy as those Humber Hawks went on a run there, quarter number 1, these Redeemer Royals can get hot as well. You know, when you have players like Jessica Angelini and Toby Brinkman, even though we haven't seen too much of Brinkman in Toby Brinkman in this one, sorry. Maybe head coach Jess Van Welligan will get a little bit more legs onto the court, fresh legs onto the court. Maybe a little bit easier said and done, though, as these Redeemer Royals.
Don't go too far up, like right in between here, that's where it starts. Try to get it to go to one side, go low, retreat high, go middle, live with the reversal, chase the reversal, and if you can jump it in this area, jump it.
So we had a nice little listen in there to head coach AJ Sharma. 9 years as the head coach for these Humber ladies. He has really sort of enforced his style of play. He's really taught this team to really just go pedal to the metal all the way down to the floor is that gas pedal all the time for the Humber Hawks. And it's proven to be a very good strategy as Humber Hawks have been off to an absolute blistering start in this one and this year together. Good effort there from Brinkman as that is going to go off a hand, and she's going to go to the line. Excuse me, sorry, Larissa Bowman will be headed to the line. She's going to make her free throws as that ball is going to be inbounded here for Felicia Velasquez. She's going to get things going. Hand it off to Janae Giles. Now Amber Bayshard. Maybe Tumasi. Over to Felicia Velasquez. She's trying to get her team sorted. Back to Velasquez. She's going to squeeze through a couple players, try to go up for a shot, and no good, as it's going to be Martin with the rebound. Janae Giles on Martin. Ivy Tumasi having to deal there with Wattel, as it seems as though she's going to take a step out of bounds as Humber's going to take the turnover. It's Felicia Velasquez with the ball up the court. Janae Giles, Bayshard, over to Tumasi. Tumasi guarded by Wattel. Now Velasquez. Over to Tumasi. She's going to go up for three. No good, as Amber Bayshard doing a really good job coming down with that offensive rebound. Janae Giles now for three. So that is going to be no good. Ivy Tumasi trying to track that down. So that's going to go out of bounds and stay Redeemer basketball. And Humber doing a really good job just recognizing that these Redeemer Royals aren't really applying that really tight defense that the Humber Hawks are oh so good at applying up at the perimeter of the three-point line. Just giving these Humber Hawks a little bit too much space to get their feet set and go up for the three-pointer, excuse me. As it's going to be Brinkman, she's going to go up against Wareham. Wareham down with the rebound. She's going to hand that off to Janae Giles. Now Velasquez over to Tumasi, wide open. She's going to fake the shot. Go into the corner for Bayshard. Bayshard back to Tumasi. Now Janae Giles. Velasquez. 7 seconds left on the shot clock. Tumasi, 4-3. No good. She's going to try to corral that rebound for herself. A little bit too much contact there with Wattel. Ivy Tumasi going over there, helping out her opponent get up off the ground, making sure everybody is okay. Here's Angelini working in on Bayshard. She's going to have a nice little spin move. Unable to get it to go off the glass, but Bowman will able to get it to go with that rebound. Lead now only to 20 points here for the Humber Hawks, 33-13. Ivy Tumasi, guarded by Angelini. Bayshard, now Janae Giles. And Tomasi got a little bit of a room there with Angelini. Angelini making just a little bit too much contact there, as that's going to send Tomasi to the line. Jesse Van Houwelingen, the head coach for the Redeemer Royals, talking it over with the ref. Not sure exactly what went on there. I'm just trying to get on the same page. As Kia Watt makes good on that free throw. As she makes good on the second one there. 35 points now for the Humber Hawks. Pretty good ball movement there, but a good active hand by Wareham. Break that one up as Angelini, big, way long three. My goodness, that was almost at half court. That three-pointer is that might put a little bit more energy into her teammates, giving just that little bit of let's go, we got this, ladies. As we will take a look at that real deep three there. She wasn't even on your screen as she took that shot. My goodness, that was from way down. Angelini, one of the better three-point shooters on her team, averaging about 32% from the arc. And she makes good there from way downtown. As maybe that's exactly what the Redeemer Royals need, just to kind of put a little bit of wind in their sails to try to get themselves back in this one. So take a look there at the second-year head coach, Jesse Van Houwelingen. Both teams get ready to take the court once again. Humber leading 35-16 with 7.5 minutes to go here in the first half. Janae Giles, currently the point leader on the court for the Humber Hawks with 8 to her name so far. She's had a couple of three-pointers out there as well. Here is Kia Watt. Over to Janae Giles. Being guarded by Wattel. Watt back to Janae Giles, over to Velasquez. More good ball movement by the Humber Hawks. Velasquez is going to go up for a three-pointer. That one going hard off the rim. Good offensive rebound there by Wareham. That one no good, as Felicia Velasquez with the offensive rebound as well. Humber Hawks doing a really good job in forcing their way under that basket, doing everything they can to keep their possession as they make good for 2 points there. Janae Giles going to slap that one under the hand of Martin and go out of bounds. So that one's going to go out of bounds, and Redeemer basketball as we take a look at that nice little backhand there by Wareham. Very nicely done. Not really the type of way your arm really wants to bend to get that one to go at the angle. She did. Very good job there. Brinkman with the inbound. Good active hand there by Janae Giles. Janae Giles, one of those so good players that you want to have on your team, that really has all the tools you're looking for. Good speed, good hands, good side, good fundamentals, on both sides of the ball, offense and defense. As she's been having another good game tonight, as she's going to go up for three, taking a little bit of contact there, but no whistle. Here's Angelini for three, as another way deep three by Angelini is going to send the Humber Hawks back onto a timeout as we take a look at that three-pointer again. She really does like that real deep three there. She was almost nowhere near that arc. As yeah, Humber's, that's definitely something Humber's going to need to keep paying attention to going forward, that if Angelini's going to get that ball even a couple of steps over half court, she's most likely going to try to go up with one and try to do her best to keep her team in this one. So we take a look at AJ Sharma, making sure all his ladies are on the same page.
Is there enough evidence? Have you seen enough yet to believe? Then do your job. Whoever it is, do it. If you got 22, even if you don't have 22, if she gets away from whoever she has to switch out, but she cannot catch and shoot. Habits. One, two, three.
See there, AJ Sharma just trying to get those bad habits out of this one. These Humber Hawks, they do a lot of preparation off of the court, as you know, you saw mentioned there, the game tapes. You know, I'm sure they saw plenty of game tapes showing that Angelini is going to do whatever she can with the ball from that deep, from the three-point line, as she's starting to find herself here halfway through quarter number 2. Here's Cassandra Cushney. She's getting into the game. It's a good active hand there by Angelini, but Felicia Velasquez doing a good job corralling that one and getting it down low to Brittany English. She unable to get it to go, as Martin is going to go hard back up the court the other way. Good rebound there by Brinkman, as we got lots of bodies underneath the basket, as that's going to stay Redeemer Royals basketball, as that went out on Kia Watt. Redeemer Royals trying to enforce that go-go-go play style that Humber forces oh so well. Maybe catching Humber a little bit on their heels here halfway through this one. Felicia Velasquez over to Cassandra Cushney. Being guarded there by Tori. She's going to go into English. English with that long-range jumper there for 2 points. That's going to bring Humber's lead back to 20, 39-19. Here's Angelini finding herself with a lot of room there, but was unable to get it to go off the glass. Real good outlet pass there by the Humber Hawks, as that's an easy 2 for number 20, Cassandra Cushney. Here's Brinkman. Going to her sister. That one's going to get away from her, as Felicia Velasquez is going to pick that one up and go down the court. Felicia with a lot of room. She's going to kick it over to English for the 3. No good, as that is going to be corralled by Samantha Brinkman. Moving it up, being guarded by Cushney. Got lots of room, nowhere to really go with it. She's going to go to Wattel down low to Brinkman. Good defense there by MCJ, just unable to get that good grip on it and keep it Humber basketball. It's going to stay Redeemer Royals ball underneath the basket. And so that is Bowman for the inbound. Brinkman trying to fight her way through a couple of Humber Hawks, no good there. Humber's going to slow it down here. Kia Watt gonna try to go baseline, working in against 2 Redeemer Royals. They're going to push her out of bounds, as that's going to go Redeemer basketball. Unfortunate there. Kia Watt trying to do everything she can to keep her feet in bounds before she got rid of that ball. Just wasn't able to do it in time. Here's Brinkman. Good steal there by MCJ. Very good active hand. She's going to go over to Cushney, and she's going to go easy off the glass for 2 more of her points. She's been a good addition off the bench here in quarter number 2. And another steal there by MCJ. She's going to go to Brittany English this time, trying to go back to Maya Campbell-Johnson, but good defense there by Brinkman. Brinkman into the corner for Bowman. More really good defense here by the Humber Hawks, just not letting the Redeemer Royals get comfortable at all, letting them set their feet. Good play there from Brinkman to Bowman, and she's going to go in off the glass for 2. Pretty hectic there, as quite a few steal attempts by Maya Campbell-Johnson, making good on a couple of them. Humber now just slowing it down just a little bit. Velasquez from 3. Spaloosh. Very well done there by Felicia Velasquez. one that doesn't really shoot too often, but when she does, she usually gives those good looks. Real good shot to go in. Here's Rattel into the corner against Kiowa. Over to Tori. Down low to Brinkman. She's going to work against MCJ, and she's going to swat that away. Get out of my kitchen, says Maya Campbell-Johnson. Cushney back to English. Nice little give and go. A little bit too hard off the glass, but Humber able to corral it. MCJ usually oh so good from that high keep spot. Unable to make that jumper to go. Sandra Cushney doing a really good job forcing those Redeemer Royals to keep moving. She's going to get in there and get that ball for herself. Humber really taking AJ Sharma's words to heart here as they come out absolutely firing after that past timeout. So now it's going to be the Redeemer Royals' turn to take a little break here and talk things over, as Humber is starting to find a little bit more of that pace that they're so used to playing. Take a look at that. Nice look there by Felicia Velasquez. Making no mistake on that one. Velasquez, usually the one that likes to take charge. She's usually the one handing out all the assists. Velasquez averaging 5 assists a game. Not really too known for her point-getting abilities, but averaging just under 6 points a game. And as a point guard, the real backbone of the offense, she does an exceptional job getting all of her teammates in it and getting them going. As Humber takes the court again. And as we see Jessica Daniels taking her first strides onto the court, she had an absolute stunner of a game last time out against the Niagara Knights, hitting 4 3-pointers in a row at one point near the end of the game in the fourth quarter. She was absolutely dynamite from beyond the arc. So she's going to try to keep whatever momentum she had from that game coming into this game. Maya Campbell-Johnson wasn't able to make good on the second one there, but Humber doing a good job getting that rebound and getting it out to Daniels, and immediately she's going to take that shot from beyond the arc. No good this time, but when we've seen it we've seen it before. When she gets going, she can get real dangerous. Good steal there by Felicia Velasquez. She was going to go hard up the court, but didn't quite have her feet under her. She's going to slow things down just a touch. Cushney over to Velasquez. Humber still trying to get things going. Giving a little bit of room for Daniels. She's going to go up for a 3. No good here. Here's Wattel over to Martin. Martin over to Bowman. Good ball movement as it's Tori into the corner. She's going to go down low into the key for Bowman. Good defense there by Humber. She's not letting them free. Once again, Maya Campbell-Johnson with the steal and an easy 2 points off the glass, extending Humber's lead, 49-21. Just under a minute and a half left here in the first half. It's Tori into the corner, back to Martin. Martin over to Bowman into the corner for Wattel. Martin from deep 3, no good as Jessica Daniels with the rebound. Felicia Velasquez taking charge out there over to Cushney. Cushney being guarded by Tori. She's going to find a lane. Tried to get it to go, but no good. Good defense there by Tori. Sandra Cushney trying to provide that pressure for to Martin, Martin going hard as soon as she got that pigskin in her hands, going hard to that basket. Just under 50 seconds left here in half number 1. As it will be Bowman for the inbound. Tori getting it stripped away by Velasquez. but the whistle is going to get blown dead. As it's going to stay Humber ball as Velasquez was pushed as she got that ball in her hands. Velasquez over to Kushney. She looked like she wanted to take that shot, but decided otherwise. Now she's got a little bit more room. Another pump fake going for the basket. That's a good drive and easy. No need for the glass. That one just straight down the bucket. As Velasquez with another steal. These Humber Hawks have been all over these passing lanes here late in quarter number 2. She's going to try to get Jessica Daniels going, but third time was no good. So we take a look at that drive there by Cassandra Kushney. Good ball movement between her and Velasquez. We're used to seeing Ivy Tumasi and Kia Watt creating those lanes for herself, but Cassandra Kushney doing it just as well as those two there. Velasquez able to corral that one. 5 seconds left here in the half. Over to Kushney. She's gonna try to get it to go underneath Bowman, but couldn't get that circus shot to go, as that's going to be it for half number 1. Humber absolutely dominating there, up by 30 points, 51-21. As it's been a really good job by the Humber Hawks through and through. Each person coming off the bench has done a really good job getting into the game and getting active as well. The Humber Hawks just staying with that normal game, that normal fast-paced game that they're used to. But we are going to be headed into the second half. We're going to take a little bit of a break. Be sure to stay tuned, as we'll be back in about 15 minutes or so. Hello and welcome back to the Hawks Nest as we get set for the second half action between these Humber Hawks and the Redeemer Royals. Humber off to an absolutely blazing start, having a 30-point lead after 2 quarters, 51-21, as it is going to be the Humber Hawks with the ball here as Amber Bayshard goes into the corner for Ivy Tumasi. Tumasi now down low with Maya Campbell-Johnson. A really nice give and go as Tumasi finds a nice little seam and breaks it to the basket. Good start there by Humber as Redeemer maybe getting a little bit complacent there. A little bit of a lackadaisical turnover as Humber is going to take it. Felicia Velasquez over to Tumasi. Tumasi faking the shot. Going with the longer jumper. Janae Giles doing a really good job corralling that rebound and controlling the basketball. Now back up top to Tumasi. Now Giles for 3. Rattled in and out, no good. Maya Campbell-Johnson almost came away with that one underneath the basket, but it will be Martin for Redeemer. Martin going hard, coast to coast there, and going nice and softly off the glass as that brings the Humber lead back down to 30. Maya Campbell-Johnson trying to get something set up. She's going to go over to Bayshard. Now Janae Giles down low to MCJ, being double teamed a little bit. Ivy Tumasi wide open there for 3, but just a little bit short there, going off of the rim. Here's Martin now with the ball. She's gonna go down low to Wattel, really nicely done there. Good ball movement as with the Redeemer staying with Humber here to start this 3rd quarter. Redeemer just looking for a little bit of a run here to try to pull themselves back into it just a little bit more. Definitely going to be tough to do with how well Humber has picked up their game defensively at the end of that 2nd quarter and into half number 2. Here's Maya Campbell-Johnson with that short jumper, no good. It's gonna be corralled by Redeemer. Anginelli, good pass down low, but no good. Is Wattel under the basket? Here's Tumasi trying to find some room, trying to find some space. Passing it over to Janae Giles with oh so much room. No mistake, spaloosh from Janae Giles. Another one of her many 3s on the night as she's been doing a really good job on both sides of the court, offensively and defensively. Here's Tumasi with the steal going up the court. Going right in. Number 5, Wattel. As we take a look at that wide open 3 there by Janae Giles. When you leave her with that much space and time to be able to do that, she's gonna make no mistake. Velasquez inbound to MCJ, back to Velasquez. Over to Tumasi with a little bit of pressure, 4-3. Almost got it to drop there as it'll be Redeemer with a rebound. Martin being guarded heavily there by Janae Giles. And the Redeemer Royals bench not happy with that call there, as he thought his player was just standing there doing that pick correctly. A little bit of contact there. Janae Giles off of the drive. It was just Mando Howlingen is going to talk things over with the ref, make sure everybody's on the same page, as he was quite upset with that call. A bit of a tough big break there for Redeemer. Either way, Humber will take it, as it'll be Velasquez at the top. And another foul going against Redeemer. That was number 11, Larissa Bowman, making just a little bit too much contact there on Tumasi. Felicia Velasquez with the inbound to Tumasi. Tumasi being guarded by Wattel. Going down low to MCJ, getting double teamed there. Not really getting much help from her teammates, but MCJ doing a really good job making sure that that ball stays in Humber possession. Velasquez into the corner for Tumasi with lots of room. 4-3, gonna go a little bit in and out, but ends up going in off the glass, as that is a very nice 3-pointer there by Ivy Tumasi. Martin doing a really good job going hard down the court really fighting hard for that one, as it looked like Ivy Tumasi's arm was in that. Well, maybe knee something. Either way, Tumasi not really feeling the greatest after that little exchange there. Unfortunate. There, as she talks things over with her trainer. Tumasi, the fighter that she is, definitely thinking she wants to stay in the game, but you gotta think about health, right? She's just gonna take a slow little walk with the trainer there, making sure everything is okay. Tumasi are as tough as they come. You can almost guarantee that she's gonna want to try to get back into this game at some point. But we shall see with her health. It will be Kia Watt checking in for her. As it'll be Humber away with the ball. Janae Giles over to Velasquez. Good ball movement there. Kia Watt for 3. Good try there by Amber Bayshard. She didn't quite get the handles she wanted on that one, as it's going to be Redeemer inbound. Here's Bowman working up full court press here by Humber. Kia Watt there guarding Bowman. A little bit of contact made. Kia Watt doing a really good job applying that pressure to Bowman, causing that turnover, as that is going to be Humber basketball. Really solid defense there, not allowing Redeemer to breathe at all with the basketball. As that is more of that full court press that we see from these Humber Hawks, and maybe a little bit closer games, but they're just really taking charge there on both sides of the court, offensively and defensively. Here's Kia Watt. Gonna go into the corner for Bowie. She's gonna go for 3. Easy peasy spaloosh there for Jaylyn Bui from the corner. Very nicely done, as Humber now extending their lead 62-25. Bui guarding, applying lots of pressure there to Wattell, forcing her for that turnover, as we take a look at Bui's 3 in the corner. Very nicely done. There's Bui again with it. Guarded by Tori, going down low to Velasquez, but then into the corner for Brittany English. Good ball movement here by Humber. 8 seconds left on the shot clock. Bui into the corner for English. Now Kia Watt. Shot clock winding down. Deep 3 by Kia Watt. Almost rattling it in off of the rim. There's Martin going to Tori. Tori going back to Martin. She's going to try to go aggressively off of Brittany English and Jessica Bui. Bui taking a little bit of a hard hit there. Maybe just getting winded a little bit. But that's going to cause Martin to go to the line. Attempt number 1 is good for Katrina Martin, excuse me. As she makes good on the second one. Martin doing everything she can to try to keep these Redeemer Royals in this one. Here's Jaylyn Bui. Down low to MCJ, fighting against 4 Royals, gets it out to Cushney. Lots of room now for Kia Watt. Over to Bui for 3 in the corner. No good, but a good offensive rebound there for Cassandra Cushney. Going over to Watt, just unable to get enough mustard on that one to go in off the glass. Here's Martin going hard against 2 Humber Hawks, going hard off the glass, and it's going to send her to the line. MCJ kind of in a little bit of bewilderment, as she didn't think it was anything close to a foul. Humber Humber has done a really good job staying off and away from the fouls. MCJ with her first personal there, as Tasia Wareham is going to replace her here. As it's going to be Tasia's first looks here in quarter number 3. 61-29 here. Just under 5 minutes left here in quarter number 3. Wareham over to Cushney. Heel walk 4-3. Looks good. Big bounce. Brittany English able to get that rebound, trying to go down and around underneath the basket, but good defense there by Martin, says no. Yeah, trying to get everybody where they need to be. A good effort there by Bui as that just rattles off the rim. Here's Brittany English with an attempt. And once again, Humber doing a really good job getting to their offensive rebounds. Over to Kia Watt. Kia Watt being guarded by number 13, Tori. She's going to try to find the lane, muscle her way through. Is able to get it off the glass, but is unable to get her own rebound as that one goes out of bounds. And now Redeemer basketball. Martin with the ball, moving up the court, guarded by Wareham. Into the corner for Bowen. 4-3, just rattling off the rim there. Martin going hard against Bui. So it looks as though it will be a Humber inbound. My apologies, the ball is in Redeemer possession. But a good steal there by Kia Watt. She tried to go off of Tori, trying that sort of play where you just throw it hard off of the opponent and hope that it goes off of them and out of bounds. Unfortunately, just didn't quite work to plan, as it's going to stay Redeemer basketball. Bowman's going to go all the way to Whittel. She's going to try a short jumper, but no good. Brittany English coming away with the rebound and coming hard up the court. Trying to find a lane, going in off the glass. A good offensive rebound there by Wareham, and doing a good job to fight through a couple of Royals and get that short jumper to go. Here's Martin going hard to the basket, doing a really good job using her size, making sure she has enough room to get through a couple of those Humber Hawks and get it to the basket. Continuing this fast pace is Humber Hawks, just going back and forth, continuing that hustle basketball that they love playing. As that causes a foul, as Humber's gonna go to the line, but we're gonna get a little bit of a timeout. Just more of the same from the Humber coaching staff. Just getting on there, ladies, to try to keep it clean, try to avoid the bad habits, and just play the basketball that they've been playing all year round, and they will be successful. So everybody takes the court. Bui makes good on her first free throw attempt. Makes good on both of those, extending the lead 65-31. And Martin continuing to use that quick speed of her getting down the court. She's really trying to pick up the pace for her Redeemer Royals, try to catch Humber on their heels. Into the corner for Kia Watt. She's going to go to Bui up high. Bui being guarded by Tori. Pass is going to go off the hand of Waddle, but Wareham was able to corral that one. And up for three from Wareham. is good. Spaloosh. Now 68-31 for the Humber Hawks. Wareham with 11 points to her name. Now, never mind, chalk that up to 13 now. Wareham doing a really good job coming off the bench for the Humber Hawks. Down low to Brinkman, doing a really good job pump faking against Brittany English there. She makes good on that too. Kia Watt a little bit upset with herself there, as she definitely thought she should have had that ball a little bit easier, not causing the turnover there. Just one thing to just kind of brush off the shoulders, not worry about too much, as your team is still very nice and comfortably up. Jessica Daniel checking back into this one. Got a couple of looks from beyond the arc in the first half, but weren't able to pot any of them. Cushney going to Daniels here. Now Kia Watt. Over to Cushney. Now Brittany English trying to go down low baseline. Going to Daniels. Couldn't quite get that smooth catch that she wanted to, but still tried for the three anyways, but no good. Martin going with a little bit of a slower pace there, as another one of Kia Watt's steals. As we've said it time and time again, she's leading the conference with just over 3 steals per game, as we see another one of them there. Good force of a turnover there by Humber's Brittany English. Tried to get it to Cushney. Cushney doing a really good job keeping it in bounds, getting over to Watt. Daniels with the ball, going to try to slow it down. Another one of her threes. Humber really trying to get her going from beyond the three-point line, but just not quite having it tonight. Kia Watt with the inbound here. Just gonna go over to English. English with lots of room from beyond the arc, but no good. A good offensive rebound by Cushney. Tries to go back up, but no good. Ringer now with the ball. Over to Martin. Martin for three. No good. Brinkman with the rebound. She's able to put that one back. Now bringing the Redeemer total up to 35. 40 seconds left here in quarter number 3. This one flying by here. Not too many whistles. Jessica Daniels once again for that three-pointer. And once again, she's still coming up just a touch short. Here's Martin now with the ball, guarded by Daniels. She's gonna go down low to Brinkman. Tries to go off the glass, but no good. Tasia Wareham, a good hand, as allows Sandra Cushney to come away with that rebound. Cushney tripping over her feet there, maybe just a little bit too sticky of a floor there. Either way, Humber will kind of go unscathed on that turnover as Redeemer turns it over at the other end of the court. Excuse me, my apologies. Redeemer stays with the basketball. Down low to Brinkman. Brittany English, a little bit of a mismatch there. Brinkman's got a little bit more size on her. English trying that big long shot to end the corner, but no good. Humber Hawks continuing their very quick-paced game as we absolutely flew through that third quarter. Humber leading 72-35. As everybody takes the court again, we are back in action. Only 10 minutes to go here. Last quarter of action. This OCAA women's matchup. Humber Hawks taking on the Redeemer Royals. Janae Giles deep from three, making it good. Guarded heavily by Angelini. Spaloosh by Janae Giles. Angelini back on the court. Got a little bit of a break there in quarter number 3. Didn't get much action at all. But she's continuing her reign from way deep downtown as each one of her three-pointers has been almost half court. Alicia Velasquez trying to find some room for herself, getting it down low to Wareham, just unable to get that finger roll to go off the glass and in. Seems as though it's going to be Amber Bayshard's man to guard Angelini, doing a good job there, causing the turnover. Janae Giles unable to finish off the glass though, as it will be Redeemer basketball. Here's Wattel. Bringing it up, guarded by Velasquez. Not letting her get too comfortable. But doing a pretty good job keeping that ball safe. But Velasquez doing an even better job getting those arms in there. As it will be a jump basketball and stay Redeemer ball. Humber still applying that tight defensive pressure that they have been all game long. Redeemer trying to go down low. Brinkman getting fouled there as she's going to head to the line. Lucy Brinkman, one of the 3 Brinkman sisters to be on this team at once. The middle child between Toby and Samantha. Good basketball genes in that family. Here's Janae Giles over to Felicia Velasquez. Now Kia Watt to Giles. Giles up for 3 as she makes no mistake once again. Janae Giles absolutely running a rough shot from beyond the arc. Janae Giles with every possession getting closer and closer to passing Tori Sadler on the all-time scoring list for the Humber Hawks. Here's Kia Watt for 3 as she's gonna get in on the action with a spaloosh of her own. Humber now with an 81-40 lead. Here's Angelini trying to go through 2 Humber Hawks. Unable to, as you're going through Janae Giles and Amber Bayshard is a tough task. Ask anyone in the league. As it's going to be Brinkman with the inbound. She's going to go to her sister. And she's going to go easy, nice little jumper. Easy switch. Here's Janae Giles now up the court, trying to get her teammates going and set up. Felicia Velasquez is going to find a little bit of a lane for herself. Go nice and easy high off the glass. So used to Felicia Velasquez passing that ball off instead of finding a lane for herself. That time, taking it all by herself, not needing any help. More good passing by the Redeemer Royals, trying to stay as close as they can to these Humber Hawks. Brinkman doing a really good job as she's been leaned on heavily here in quarter number 3 underneath the basket. Velasquez doing a good job going baseline. Unable to get it to go, but a good look for her either way. That ball's gonna go out of bounds, taking a timeout for Redeemer. Doing my best to keep you all entertained as I'm by my lonesome here in the commentator's booth. It's going to be up to Andrew to call the men's game. That will be happening after this one. They will be taking on the Redeemer Royals as well. But next up for these Humber Hawks, finishing their homestand here against the Redeemer Royals, they're going to be headed onto the road as as they're going to be taking on the Lambton Lions on the 15th and the St. Clair on February 16th. Definitely in Humber's best interest to try to keep as much momentum going into each one of those games as possible.
Leave yours and be that second person.
Humber only a few points behind the leaders in the division, which is Fanshawe, excuse me, as it was to the Fanshawe Falcons that the Humber Hawks had their first loss. And we're back in action here as it's going to be Angelini guarded by Amber Bayshard. Amber Bayshard doing a really good job staying in front of Angelini. She's going to kick it out to Tori for three. That's a good shot there by Tori, as she hasn't really been on the score sheet too much, as those are her first 3 points of the game. There's Kia Watt in the corner, guarded by Martin. Now Velasquez, Giles, long from three, rattling off the rim, no good. Rebound corralled by Martin. Martin continuing to carry that ball quickly up the court. This is going to be Angelini now for three. No good, as that one's gonna rattle off as Janae Giles corrals that one. He's going hard down the court. Kia Watt's gonna take that one, take a step back. Easy wide open three, no good. Tori's just gonna kind of slap that one out as Felicia Velasquez will corral it, go down low to Wareham. And she's unable to get it to go off the glass. Martin over to Tori. Tori for another three, no good. Trying to get her own rebound there, but Velasquez coming down with it. Over to Janae Giles. Giles being guarded by Angelini. Now Velasquez trying to find a little bit of room for Bayshard. Beyond the arc, she's not too much of a three-point shooter, so I'm gonna hand that one off to Janae Giles, going for three, no good, just barely off the rim. Amber Bayshard with that patented, very good defense. She's gonna go over to Janae Giles and going easy off the glass for two. Unfortunate turnover there for Redeemer, but Humber will say thank you as that lead extends now 85-47. Just over 5 minutes left to go in this one. As we take a look at a nice little drive there by Janae Giles. As Cassandra Cushney and Brittany English are going to check into this one. Taking off Janae Giles and Tasia Wareham. Bowman with the inbound for Redeemer. It's Brinkman, guarded heavily by English. Brittany English not really sure what she did wrong there, as it looked as though Martin just kind of slipped by herself. Either way, one you got to shake off. Humber not really paying attention there on that inbound, as Lucy Brinkman had all kinds of room to go easy off the glass. Here's Velasquez, over to Bayshard, now to Cushney. Good ball movement on the perimeter by the Humber Hawks. Kia Watt trying that little pull-up jumper, no good. Martin with the rebound as she is going to carry it up the court, tries to drive hard. Brittany English getting in her way a little bit there. Good defense as that one is no good. English now going hard up the court, going baseline to Cushney, trying it, no good. Amber Bayshard with the rebound. Kia Watt, all kinds of room for three. Spaloosh for Kia Watt. Kia Watt with a very good night indeed. Couple of three-pointers to her name as she has kept her rookie season intact. She's been absolutely having a fantastic year. So we take a look at that three-pointer there by Kia Watt.
Great ball coming back.
Martin there taking a little bit of an active hand off the side of the face. Definitely doesn't feel too good, as each team are gonna take a little bit of a break and talk things over. Vijay Sharma just reminding his team the real important people that they want to keep an eye out there on the court. Really mentioning Brinkman getting down low. Vijay Sharma wants that double team applied as quickly as possible, as they don't want her to get just a little, that little bit of extra room underneath the basket definitely makes it a little bit easier. And Velasquez up with it. Velasquez, Kushney, Bayshard, Watt, and English on the court for the Humber Hawks. 4 minutes left to go here in this one, 88-49. Kushney into the corner for Kia Watt. She's gonna go for three, rattling off the rim, and Bowman is gonna corral that rebound. Brittany English providing that full court press, getting that active hand in there, but just flicking it out of bounds. It's gonna stay Royals basketball. Here's Mattel trying to drive. Good defense there by both Velasquez and Watt. Almost sharing that attempted steal to both of them, but going out of bounds. Brinkman with the rebound, or inbound, excuse me. She's gonna try to find her sister just out of the reach of Lucy Brinkman. Sandra Kushney trying to go off the glass and just unable to get it off of that box where she needed it. So we're gonna get a couple of more changes for the Humber Hawks. Wareham and Bui gonna check in. Here's Wattel. Carrying it up, guarded by Kia Watt. She's gonna go over into the corner for Tori. Tori gonna go up for a long J, no good, as that's going right into the hands of Tasia Wareham. She's gonna go hard up the court. Tries to find a lane, can't get that backhanded layup to go. Wattel now with a little bit of room at the top of the key. Going over to Tori and down low to Brickman. Good job there by the Humber Hawks, collapsing on Lucy Brickman. And another steal for Kia Watt. She has had, I think that's about her third or fourth on the night, slowing it down a little bit, going to Wareham. Now English back to Watt. Back to English, she's gonna go for the three with Waddle in her face. Easy peasy, she makes that one look good. 91-49 now for the Humber Hawks. That one pass not intended for the Humber player that got in the way, as Humber once again going easy down the court and off the glass for two. Brittany English there corralling that loose ball, being guarded there by Bowen. That one getting stripped out of English's hands. Redeemer basketball. Jessica Bui tried to get in the way of that passing lane, unfortunately just going off of her shoe and out of bounds. Game winding down here. Just over 2 minutes left to play in quarter number 4. Humber up 93-49. As Tori's gonna go for that long two, no good, as Kushney's gonna corral that rebound and hand it off to Jalen Bui. Over to Kia Watt, now Jessica Daniels. Back to Watt. Now Bui, she's gonna look for a three. And good, Jessica Bui with a sploosh to her name, as Humber just trying to get everybody on the court with a three-pointer there. Here's Wattel working in, guarded by Watt. Martin now for three. That one's gonna bounce in and out a couple times, but and on and in, as that is a successful three for Martin. Martin with 12 points on the day for her. Cassandra Kushney trying to find a way through a couple of Redeemer Royals, and it's gonna be Wattel away with the ball. Getting double teamed there by Kia Watt and Kushney. Gonna draw a little bit of a foul is number 5, Wattel. Wattel is gonna get 2 opportunities from the charity stripe. hasn't been there once tonight. These are her first attempts from the free throw line. First attempt, no good. Jessica Waddle, first year, pretty young team, I do say, for the Redeemer Royals. Only 2 players with 4 years of experience to their name. The rest of them in their first year or second year of experience. Makes good on the second one. So that's going to bring the Royals total up to 53. With a minute left to go in this one. Here's Jessica Daniels. To Bui. Over to Kia Watt. Being guarded by Wattel. Into the corner for Cassandra Cushing. 7 seconds left on the shot clock. Over to Jessica Daniels. She looks going for Kia Watt for a deep 3, no good. As Kia Watt's going to get to that rebound herself and keeping it a Humber possession. Jalen Bui being guarded by Tori, finding a little bit of room for herself, getting it over to Cushney, trying to go baseline against some tough company in Brinkman. Wareham trying to go off the glass, but no good, as Brinkman comes down with the rebound. 3 seconds left as they're going to go baseline to Wattel. Doing a really good job getting underneath and past a couple of Humber Hawks, but can't get the finish to go. Kia Watt going to take it up slowly but surely. Only a 1 second difference. Actually, I lie. There is no difference in the shot clock and game clock, as they are just going to wind this one down. Kia Watt just going to dribble this one out. A little bit of an anticlimactic end to this one, but either way, the Humber Hawks are going to take the W as they trounce these Redeemer Royals 96-53. Another good game by, this 3-headed Cerberus monster that is Kia Watt, Janae Giles, and Maya Campbell-Johnson, both having, or all 3 of them having, very good games. Humber absolutely killing it from the 3-point line, as a great deal of their points came from beyond the arc, as Redeemer just couldn't quite apply that defensive pressure they needed up on the perimeter. As we just get that fresh announcement that it will be Tasia Wareham for the player of the game. Congratulations to her. She had a pretty good night too herself. Tasia Wareham with the player of the game. Definitely well deserved. Did a very good job coming off the bench for AJ Sharma, finishing with double digits on the points total. As I mentioned before, the Humber Hawks finishing up this homestand against the Redeemer Royals, as they are going to be headed on the road, going to take on the Landon Lions on the February 15th, and then going to take on St. Clair on the 16th. As we see some of the men from the Redeemer Royals and the Humber Hawks start to make their way onto the court, as they're going to get themselves ready for their game that will be coming up shortly in about a half hour's time. But right now we are going to go to the sidelines with Caitlin for a player interview. Caitlin, what you got?
How do you get in the zone for a game like this in front of your friends and family?
I just try to focus in and just do my job on the court.
Nationals are coming up really quick. How do you and your team prepare to plan for this?
Just, again, focus in and just dig deep and do our jobs, be in the right spots, and just listen to what AJ says first.
Awesome. Thank you so much, and congratulations on your win today. Back to you, Matt.
Thank you, Caitlin, as that is going to be it for us here for now. Make sure you stay tuned, as the Humber men's team is going to take on the men's Redeemer team. That's going to be it for me and HSN. We will see you in a few.